How's it going, world? Getting ready to make gyros, gyros, however you want to pronounce it. In the previous episode, I showed you how to make tzatziki sauce, cucumber sauce, gyro sauce, gyro sauce, however you want to pronounce that. It's up to you. I got that chilling in the fridge right now. I'm going to use that tomorrow. So, I went to the local store, picked me up some lamb meat. That shit's expensive. So I'm going to mix that to cut down on costs. I'm going to go ahead and mix that with hamburger meat. Pound each. Pound of hamburger meat, pound of lamb meat. Some garlic, an onion, some rosemary, some pepper. That's pretty much it. Let me show you the ingredients and we'll get to cooking. Alright, ingredients. 1 pound lamb meat, 1 pound hamburger meat, 1 onion, some rosemary leaves, some black pepper, 4 cloves of garlic. I'm probably going to start small on the thing, maybe a teaspoon of rosemary leaves, a teaspoon of black pepper. But let me get the prepping that onion, get it into the food processor, and we'll get started. Got my 1 onion in the food processor. I'm going to pulse this a little bit. Oh, that ain't going to work. That definitely is not going to work. Oh yeah, that's locked in. It might work. Put the lid on. Well, that definitely won't work. Gyro to there. Power that on. Okay, I'm good. I'm going to pulse this a few times. 1, 2. Pulse it again. Hit it one more time. Now we're going to go and strain it out. See what we got. Alright, I already got my 4 cloves of garlic in there. I use my garlic press. If you don't own one, don't know what that is, I would Google it and check it out. Best invention alive. Here's 1 pound of ground beef. One pound ground lamb meat. Don't want the paper. Get that all in there. There's our salt, pepper, rosemary. 2 teaspoons kosher salt. A teaspoon of pepper. 2 teaspoons of fucking dried up rosemary. Let's put this lid on and get this thing bumping. Well, let's go ahead and turn this on and blend. What we're going to do is we're going to blend this, scrape the sides down, blend it some more, scrape the sides down until it becomes a nice texture. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put the fucking blade in it. Jesus Christ. So I gotta dump all that out into a fucking bowl. Goddamn girlfriend's gonna kill me. I'm already dirty enough fucking dishes. See? Shit happens on my cooking show too. You learn from them. I always forget to put this motherfucker in. Lost all the goddamn seasoning, well, most of it. Should have just mixed it by hand. Oh well, we learned. It's the sauce that makes it anyway. Power on, blend. Realize, I forgot something else too. Jesus Christ. But it's almost there. It's almost the exact consistency you want. Forgot to put the fucking onions back in. Too many cooking shows today. Too many. I'm good for one. Alright, let's get back to doing this blend thing. The battery's almost dead, so I can't do this over the stove as I want. But that's the consistency you're looking for according to all the pictures and shit that I saw over the internet. Now what we're going to do... What the fuck is that? I think my rubber fucking spatula broke. Jesus Christ.
What? You broke the spatula? How the hell did you... Ew. Kool-Aid.
Okay.
No.
Good old reliable. I got my wooden spoon. I'm gonna pour that in there. Get as much of this out as I can. Let me get this taken care of, and I'll show you what we're going to do when it's time to press it in. I already greased the pan. Got the oven preheated to 350. I'm going to try and cook this to an internal temperature of around 160 to 165. To try and not get my hands messy, we're going to press that down using a piece of wax paper. Hopefully that works. You want to try and make everything as flat as you can. I mean, it probably ain't gonna look pretty. People recommend using a brick, which makes sense, but I don't have a brick in my kitchen. Trying to just get all the air pockets out. That is the ugliest meatloaf I've ever seen. Alright, let me get that in the oven and get that start cooking. I don't know, I'd say check in a half hour, 45 minutes or so. I'm going to put my meat thermometer in there. That tongue, well, that was Marley. So, that was the dog too. So, yeah, let me do that. Let me get this in the oven, get it start cooking. 350, about 30 minutes, brought it up to 163 degrees. Yeah, it shrunk up a little bit. There's a lot of grease. I'm going to drain that grease. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to let it cool off about 15-20 minutes. When it's cool enough I can touch the pan. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to throw it in the fridge till tomorrow. Alright, you guys ready to finish these gyros? I just pulled a block of meat out from the fridge, which I let in there all night long, along with the tzatziki sauce. We're going to slice these about eighth of an inch slices. Throw them in a pan, brown them up. Boom, they're done. Throw them on pita, flatbread, whatever. They're done. Little tzatziki sauce, lettuce, tomato. Got yourself gyros. Made for less than $30. So let's get to slicing this up. Pan frying. Me and the old lady already took some off last night just to test it out. So all we're going to do is we're going to slice this. Fucking dogs. About that. That's about how big you want them. I'm not going to make you guys watch me slice them all. You get the idea. Alright, we already had this pan preheating. We're going to add some olive oil to it. Medium high. Actually, no, it's just straight up medium. We're going to take some meat. sides. Do, 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 do. Get down off the counter, Marley. Remember, the meat's already cooked, so you just want to get a nice little golden brown on both sides. Get us some Keller. So this is about the color you want. Got a little darker, as you can see. I'm going to pull these off and fry up the rest of them. And then we're going to make a gyro for my neighbor. So stick with me. All easy stuff I do here, all easy stuff. Alright, so now it's time to put the gyro together. Everything was homemade pretty much except for the flatbread. I could not find pitas at my local grocery store. We're going to take some of our homemade tzatziki sauce. Spread it on half of it. It doesn't really matter. You want more tzatziki sauce, you add more tzatziki sauce. You want less tzatziki sauce, you add less tzatziki sauce. Tzatziki sauce. I'll give it another dollop. Okay, what's next? Now we're going to add our meat. A little bit of lettuce. A little bit of lettuce. A couple slices of tomato. Some red onion. There you have it. Gyros. Homemade. Make them at home. Less than $30. The tzatziki sauce and the gyros itself. You probably get like 6 or 7. I mean, depending on how thin you slice that meat, you know, and everything like that. Fucking dog. Anyway, thanks for watching this episode. Tune in next week, maybe, for another one. We'll see, depending on how I feel, what kind of menu I can come up with. Thanks for watching, guys. Drunk Guy Cooking.